Welcome to class. Let's start seated at the back of our mats on our heels, eyes closed, hands resting in our lap. Just a couple of breaths here before we get into this quite vigorous class. Getting into Ujjayi breath, that victorious, deep breathing in and out through your nose, that ocean sound. Reaching high up to the sky, arms above us. On our outright, pushing, rounding the back, pushing arms forward, warming the spine. At your own pace, at your own breath, breathe in and round your back as you breathe out. Next time, getting higher up on your knees, same movement. Big breath in, opening the chest, burning the collarbones, lifting your straight arms up, and rounding on your out breath. Still following your pace, your long, luxurious breathing. Taking your hands down, tabletop, regular cats and cows, same thing. Follow your body's natural pace. Starting to get the movements bigger. So spinal waving as you cat and cow. Still with the breaths. Going forward of your hands, shoulders over your fingers, rolling back. Hips involves almost child's pose. Getting back to seated on your heels here. One grounding breath. High up on your heels again. Right leg straight out to the side. Left arm down towards the ground. Modified side plank. Straight upper arm. Reaching behind your ear here. Looking up underneath your tricep. Using your glutes to push your hips forward. Breathing in, coming up to center. Arms up. And to the other side, gate pose. Right arm tracking down. Right leg. Left arm. Maybe behind your head. Starting to open up both of those lungs here. Pushing hips forward. Coming up to center. Neutral. Hands down. Cat and cows. Seated on your heels again. One breath. Other side. Up higher. Left leg out to the side. Right arm to the ground. Straightening, lengthening that left side body now. Pushing hips forward. Looking underneath the tricep. Straightening through the elbow. Up to center, neutral spine, and down the left leg we go. Maybe right hand behind your head just to get even more space in your chest area. Up to center, and down all fours. Just a couple cats and cows again. And when you're ready, push it up to downward facing dog. Pedaling your feet out here. Maybe bending both knees. Getting the heels to the right side. Again, stretching through the left side body. Really pushing your hands down into the mat and the ground away from you. Up into the other side, bending your knees, heels to the left. Pushing through that right hand especially now. Up to center and with spinal wave again. So forward, really rounding your back, getting your shoulders over your hands, maybe even over your fingertips. Bending into the knees, pushing the hips up first. And the rest of the body follows. On your breath, continue. Pushing them ground away. One more. Then we meet in down dog. Adjust. Every fingertip grip in the mat. Shoulders working. Starting to tiptoe, lifting your hip, like your bone up into the socket while you take little steps, still pushing the mat away with your hands. Getting closer. Maybe lifting the toes up to the front. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Breathing out, folding and rolling up to stand. Tadasana or Samastati, your way, your breath, your body. Greeting the sun. Straight arms up, up, up towards the sky, maybe arching your back to the degree that feels good. Folding. Halfway. Left leg step back, stay in lunge, knee down, body vertical. Cats and cows here. Opening up, really pushing chest forward, maybe goalpost arms, and rounding back, elbows meet in front of you. Hips tuck under. Again, your breath count. Breathing in as you open your heart. Breathing out as you stretch to that hip flexor, really pushing hips forward to feel it. Hands to the mat. Plank. Lower to the ground all the way. Hands stay at chest level. Rolling your shoulders back down. Upper feet touching the ground. Low cobra, really using your muscles. You can let go of your hands. Take them straight behind you. Also lift the legs straight up. The locust. Glutes are working. Back is definitely working. Shoulder blades want to go towards each other. Higher lift. And hands down. Push. Hips back. Back to downward facing dog. Getting to the top in a way that you like. Maybe come with me for those tiny little steps again. To the front. Ardha Uttanasana. Folding. Getting to standard. Samastiti. Other side. Reaching up towards the sky, hands meet, folding, straightening out. And right leg back this time. Knee down. And we undulate, reaching hard up with our breath and pushing back, rounding out breath. Hands to the mat, back to plank pose, maybe chaturanga or your way to the ground, all the way this time as well. Again, immediately locust, legs up, working towards each other. Maybe you interlace your hands this time behind your back, neck neutral, maybe a little forward. Breathe in, lifting, breathing out to the mat. Pushing hips back, child's pose. Breath here. Getting up to seated on your heels again. Just around, and we'll get into the shoulders before our sequence. Tabletop, adjusting space between your knees as suits your body. Keeping hips up, curling, hands forward, puppy pose. We want to keep it active at first, so no dumping the chest down just yet. We're never dumping, but not pushing it down to the ground. We'll keep our back rounded to really get into the shoulders. Keeping hands forward. And then we move between regular puppy and this more active one where we really use our shoulders. So chest melting down on our in breath. And on our out breath, push again. Cat and cow feeling. Your own pace. Straighten through the elbows. Hands really pushing down. Okay, staying in regular puppy, anahatasana, heart melting pose. Adjust your arms to the position that feels good in your body, wider, closer together. Shin down, forehead down, chest down. Okay, getting up, crawling your hands in a little bit, and lifting hips up, downward, facing dog. Armpits want to look at each other here. Every finger down. If your whole foot is touching, or your toes, whichever, feel that as well. Putting the weight on your left foot, right leg, straight up towards the sky. Up, up, up. Maybe even open that hip. Bend the knee. You're going to look over, see your own foot. Looking over your left shoulder. Make big circles here. Really opening up that hip. Straighten out back behind you. Knee into your chest, but put it down at the center here. Again, opening up to that modified side plank. Right hand stays Right leg goes behind you. Open up. Left side body stretch. If you want to take it further, lift your left leg. Grab hold of that bent foot. Maybe at your big toe side. And bend back. Open up your heart. Again, using your back, using your glutes to open the front. Letting go, straightening that leg out, and taking that knee to the chest again, stepping forward to the top of the mat with your left foot. Straightening out that back foot, placing that heel down, lifting your knee, getting up to a peaceful warrior straight away. Big arms. Right hand tracks down right leg. Open up to the sky. Side bend or back bend, yogi's choice. But we want our hearts open. Collarbones widen. Maybe you gaze up. Breathing in, getting up to a more neutral position. Interlacing your hands behind you here. Front leg still bent. Open your heart and fold, humble warrior. Checking your hips. Are they relatively even? Maybe adjusting that back foot. Your depth. Your body. Neck neutral. Slowly letting go of your hands, getting them to the ground inside of your foot, lifting the back heel, setting that knee down, lizard, just for a moment here. Maybe elbows to the ground. Left hand underneath your left leg. Really get that shoulder in under your thigh and your knee or above. We'll balance here. Really gripping your hand like chaturanga, motion of your arms, getting that back foot in and wiggle the left foot in between your hands. Flying lizard here. Staying here, help of your back foot or lifting it up, maybe bending the foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Getting that left leg out again. Maybe you get a Kundinyasana in here while we're here. Stepping down. Left leg still in front. Hands inside it. Get that right leg to the top. Malasana. Moving here or staying still. Again, your choice. Can we get the feeling of a back bend here, even if it's not a back bend? But we want to open our hearts. Get into stillness. Getting up to standing in a pistol squat. So getting your weight to your right leg. If you can have your heel down, you keep it. I can't. I need to get up in the ball of my foot. Moving and adjusting, grabbing that left leg underneath. Trying to straighten it out, maybe. And we stand up. Still holding, wobbling that left foot. Maybe grabbing yogi toe hold. Moving it out to the side, to the left, letting it go slowly, slowly, slowly. Moving our right hand to the ground into half moon. Open those hips. If you have a block and you'd like to use it, as I do, getting underneath your right hand, opening up your whole body to the side. If you love a full sugarcane pose here, maybe do that, like we did on our knee before. Getting out to half moon again. Slowly stepping to the back of the mat. Full front body to the long edge of the mat. Breathing here, shaking out that legs. the feet towards the long edge of the mat. Hands to your hips, a little back bend here, just to feel it. Shoulders back. Elbows towards each other, and we fold. Using the engagement of our legs, the muscles here. Wide-legged, forward fold. If you want to keep that watery quality that we had in the beginning, in all of our cats and cows and spinal waves, you can wave right and left here, or stay in stillness. Maybe if you want to invert in this practice, come with me. I'm doing headstand. Hands into a basket, really pushing the back up, rounding, doming like we have. Putting my top of my head in between those hands and getting up in a way that suits you. Maybe puppy press, like variations. Getting down in the way that suits you, or come with me, trying to get down into a Gomukhasana, so crossing right leg in front. Slowly getting down to seated. Legs are now crossing at the knee, and we'll set our hips down in between them, adjusting on your mat. Breathing in and breathing out, folding forward. If you love to add Gomukh arms, be my guest. I want to breathe and focus on the hip stretch. Getting up to seated. Filling up with air. Hands to the top. Rolling over back into downward facing dog and vinyasa. Meeting in Adho Mukha. Other side, left leg straight up to the sky. Maybe opening up that hip this time too. Bending the knee, looking over your right shoulder. Can you wave with your foot? You see your toes and make big circles. Straightening out that leg again. Knee to your chest, but setting it down in the center. Opening up, left foot goes back, right leg is straight, modified side plank. Exalted feeling here. And if you want to, lift your right leg, grab your foot from the inside, string a bow. Letting go, straighten that right leg out, knee to the chest, stepping forward to the mat, adjusting. Lunge, immediately lifting that back heel, setting it down, up, big arms, peaceful warrior. Again, your way, back bend, side bend. Open feeling is what we want. Maybe hand behind your head. Let breath take up room. Okay, back up, arms down, lifting that back heel or adjusting it, interlacing hands behind you, opening up that chest, getting ready for humble warrior. Folding. Check on your hips. Probably the right hip needs to go in a little bit under your body. Mine do. Slowly releasing your hands to the inside of your front foot, lifting that heel, the back heel, setting knee down, getting a lizard in here. Right knee want to push into your shoulder. Arm balancing, so getting the right knee on top of your right arm, maybe at shoulder level. Ooh, that feels good. Gripping the ground really strong here. Getting up, doming your upper back. Getting that right foot in between your hands. Leaning forward. Maybe lifting the back leg. Bending it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Well done. If you tried it, adjust. Maybe through Kundinyasana too. When we are here. And back. Right leg stays at the front. Left leg forward to meet it. Wide legs, point your toes at the degree that feels good for you. Yogi squat, malasana. Ooh. I like to move in malasana. Again, you do you. Maybe seated on a block to really push those knees out and get your heart up, your heart rate down for a second. Okay, getting rid of the block if you used it. Starting ourselves, using our muscles, getting the weight to the left foot now. Grabbing your right foot, squatting up. So in your way, getting up to standing. Keeping a hold of the right toe. Breathing here, opening up and letting go at the last second. Out, back, floating to half moon. Good block or not. Opening up. Again, long space. If you want to make it into sugar cane, grabbing that back foot, opening up. You're very welcome too. Slowly letting go. And getting into the back of the mat. Straightening your legs out. Paralleling your body to the long edge of the mat. Breathing here. Maybe back bending, pushing hips forward. Neutral. And swan diving down. This time, interlacing your hands behind you, like in humble warrior. If that feels good, skip it if it doesn't. Your depth. Okay, letting go of the hands. If you want to invert, be my guest. You do you. I will try for a pincha here. This uneven ground. Maybe getting down like we did. Now, left leg in front. Ooh. Getting into Gomukhasana. Ooh. Left leg on top. Situate yourself. Adjust. And folding forward. Breathing. Again, adding arms, optional. Everything in yogasana, of course, is optional. Always. Okay. Breathing in, straightening our spines. Breath here, and rolling to the top of the mat again. And we'll get into another flow, meeting in down dog, vinyasa if you want it, or skip them. Always your choice. Oh, meeting down dog. Right leg up behind you again. Opening that hip as we did, bending that foot. Maybe you see it. Staying here, flip it over. That right leg behind you to the ground. Open up for wild thing. Your depth, your body. Side bend, back bend. Where your arm goes, it's up to you. Okay, rolling over. Getting through side plank here. Maybe you want to grab that foot, make it a side plank B. Woohoo. Getting up. Whoop. Ah, lovely. Hands down. Right leg, right knee to right wrist. Pigeon. Staying upright. Breathing here. Staying like this. Folding forward or working back bends. I'll do mermaid. Getting that left back foot in first. Opening up the hip flexors and quads. And the shoulder. Maybe then, if you want to come with me for mermaid, get that back foot in the crease of your elbow. Opening up. Right hand to the sky. Maybe grabbing overhead. Breathing out. Getting down. Releasing back foot. Pigeon. Just because it feels good for me, and if it does for you, folding forward for a second. Okay, breathing in, getting up, and back. Plank pose. Vinyasa or not. Down dog. Okay, left leg up, 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 up. Behind you, pushing the mat away, opening the hip, bending the knee. Looking over your shoulder. Hello, foot. Stepping it back behind you, flipping the dog. Hips up, up, up. Wild thing. Your body, your depth, your breath. Taking that left foot with you. When we step to the top of the mat, maybe through a side plank, maybe B. Opening it up, lifting. Ooh, getting to the top with your leg. Oh, adjusting pigeon style, staying upright first. Shoulders back, down. Oh, breath. Sipping on air. your version, folding forward. Or maybe, you love a king pigeon, do that. Or mermaid like me, opening up quads first, shoulders, by bending that back leg in. Maybe getting into the crease of the elbow. Left hand breathing in, up above your head, gripping that back hand and opening up. Chest, shoulders, gaze, whole front. Slowly letting go, releasing that back foot. And now folding forward into your pigeon. Okay, getting up. Ground hands back to plank pose. Last vinyasa if you want it. Down dog. Setting your knees down. Hands back, sitting on your heels as we started. Palms, maybe flip up. Breathing. Taking your knees wider. Maybe big toes touching. Let's get into our child's pose. Counteracting a lot of that back bending that we did. Heart opening. Big breathing. Slowing it down. Crawling hands over to the left. Really still they're straight. Again, like we did in the beginning. Getting into the side body opening of the right side. Maybe all the way down to your hip. Crawling to middle. And over to the other side. Hands to the right. As you feel the ground, lengthen your elbows. Okay, to the middle. And crawling back up to seated. Straighten your left leg out in front of you. Put the butt down inside of your right heel, adjusted. I need to move my calf out of the way. Your own leg, listen to your knee here. Maybe you want to get up in height. Strong knee at the straight leg. Breathe in, breathe out, slowly fold forward. Your depth. Breathing in, coming up to seated. Neutral moment for the spine. Adjusting your bent leg again. Careful with the knee. And we'll go backwards. So your depth, staying where you feel it's good. You're laying down completely or on your elbows. If you feel like you want some more in your right flexor knee, bend the left leg. You can even grab it. With the help of your arms, with a straight left leg, slowly get up to seated again. Straightening that right leg out to match the left. Staff moment here, straight in your spine. Feel the length all the way from the ground to the top of your head. Leaning over to the right, bending your left leg back. Again, adjusting, maybe rolling the calf out. Seated in a way that suits you on a block or height or no. With a straight spine, crawling forward. The sides of our bodies are very different. Listen to it. Never push too far. Slowly crawling up to center, adjusting, and we'll go backwards to your depth. If you are laying down, shoulders on the ground, and you want to feel it even more, it's enough. Every stage is enough. But then you can bend your right leg. Maybe grabbing it. Okay, letting go slowly, straightening that leg out with the help of your arms, getting up to seated, straightening that left leg out to meet the right. And before we close up, because we did a lot of back bending, we'll do one core strengthening. So roll up over your knees, getting into forearm plank or dolphin plank here, using your core, activating all of the muscles of the shoulders, this belly, the back, the glutes, the legs, the arms. Breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Slowly get back to seated. And let's rest. Rolling down into Shavasana. Let's take a minute here together. I'll wake you up. Be proud of yourself for doing this practice. Let yourself have this relaxation. Rolling down. Relaxing completely. Releasing all thoughts of breath. Letting the practice soak in to your mind. Please, if you have the time, stay here longer. Otherwise, I thank you so much for joining me in this practice. Be so proud of yourself for doing it for your body and your mind. Thank you. Om Shanti. Bye.